same day as you. My aunt's birthday is today. Yeah, I got my knee. You guys oh, yeah. I have pictures. Not while I was asleep. I mean, that's fine. Because my mom was lunch. Okay, this is when I was changing my sneaker dress. It was open in the back. And so I just put my bag there. And then this is me drawing my clothes. So that because I took like this song on this one. And then I wrote yes on this one. But I don't know. Fashion is doing all this. Search and this is my foot. Hey, where is it?
Let's go. Shots here, so that's great. Let's see. I'm sure they give you much.
No, I'm from where that wasn't like white. No, I know it's both bad.
Your movement back, it was pain, stuff like that. So what's the pain like? Completely no pain? Like you take your ring finger, does it? Like it's still pretty tender. Oh, I bet, yeah.
The shoes belong to him. What in the world makes me think that's his shirt? It's pink. It's
They are interesting every day. More and more.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of those here. Mom? No, I think
Alrighty guys, I got the mic set up outside already, so I'm just going to talk loud and then let everybody else's turn. Talk loud, the camera gets you. We're here to celebrate another one of our student athletes. I believe this is the 4th wrestler committee this season. Out of our small program, that's to me very, very impressive. Putting again this achievement, again, most of you have been here for all of them, but you're talking that 2 to 3% of all high school athletes that get to move on to that next level and compete. Real quick, just a little bit about Olivia. High school careers, 2-time state qualifier, 50 wins in her career. And that all bases out of work ethic. Probably my best story that I got out of this young lady is just that work ethic. I remember last year, state wrestling tournament, y'all got home like 1 in the morning or something. I had another function that I had to get going to, so I went by Ziggy's, I think at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I went through there, and lo and behold, they're making my coffee to hand. I mean, I was just like, what time did y'all get home last night? I think it was like 1, and I was like, and you're really back to work at 5 in the morning, ready to go. That's like, and coughing, hacking, sick, and still showed up, still put the work in. So that's the kind of character they're getting up there at York University. Again, I'm honored to know her. She's a hard worker, such a good kid, and I know she's going to represent Indy as well up there for the Panther when she becomes a Panther. Turn it over to Ms. Dickens and then coaches. Olivia, you're going to have to speak a little bit, and Mom, try not to cry if you speak a little bit. Thank you all. I gotta take off over base notes. Good job.
Hey, welcome everybody. I can use my teacher voice tonight, which is awesome. So thank you guys for being here to celebrate a truly special moment. We're very excited for you. So tonight we're recognizing Olivia, a student athlete something that she feels challenged her and something that she feels shaped her. She feels wrestling has taught her more than any sport that she's experienced before. And wrestling really became more than a sport and more than competition to Olivia. It became family. If you talk to her, she describes it as becoming family. In a small, tight-knit team, she found connection, belonging, and purpose, and all of that made a difference for her. Along the way, she's been supported and inspired by incredible coaches, including Coach Brock, who holds a very special place in her journey. And now Olivia is taking this passion and commitment to the next level as she continues both her education and her wrestling career at York University. Olivia does have a lot she'd like to share tonight, and she made it clear that hearing from her matters the most. So I'll keep this brief and turn it over to the coaches who had the privilege of working alongside her and helping her reach this moment. So Coach Brock, it's all you.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Olivia, it has been truly a blessing to be your coach for the past 3 years. Right, I've known you for 4 years, trying to get you to wrestle your first year. And you finally made friends with Autumn and kind of took that leap, which was fantastic. What has been the most impressive with Olivia is every year she has grown exponentially more, right? Like her mom just said a couple minutes ago, the whole family is a bunch of introverts, right? Now I'll say Olivia does have, she likes to talk sometimes, but she was still very, very self-shielded. She kind of kept to herself a lot of times, never broke out of that shell. But every year you could see that shell cracking until her senior year, where she had a breakout season with, over 35 wins, I think, this year. Right, only losing to top 5 ranked girls in the country, or in the state, sorry. It has truly been a privilege, and I think over the past 3 years, you've definitely made me a better coach, as I think you a better wrestler, so thank you for that.
Yeah, same thing, like, coaching Olivia has been a lot of fun. I remember over the summer, I was kind of like walking our dogs around here by the school, and like every night it would be getting dark outside, and then you could see Olivia running around the track and working out and doing these, in the off season when it counts. And like they were saying earlier with your work ethic, it shows throughout the whole season. Like having you on the team is such a good thing for all these girls, and it'll be a big gap when you're gone, because you do kind of do a really good job at always pushing the pace for everybody and making everybody want to work harder. And it showed, because you did have such a fun breakout season, right? Like there were so many times where we're in the room and we're like, this is going really, really good, right? Like Olivia totally is just all that hard work that you put in, it really started to pay off. So I'm very proud of you, and I'm super excited that you're going to the next level, because I feel like you just started really learning how to do so great in the wrestling. And so the more you're kind of getting into it, and I was hoping it wasn't going to end, so the fact that you're kind of going to the next level, it's super exciting, because you're going to do good things. Very proud of you.
So Olivia came home sophomore year, and she was like, I think I want you to go to this wrestling meeting tonight. It's mandatory. You have to go. And I'm like, wrestling? You're a girl? Are you sure you want to do that? And she's always been like the, happy-go-lucky, like nice, sweet, hugger. Like they joke around that she's, too touchy-feely. She gives everyone a hug. She's always smiling. She's always happy. But so I'm like, you're gonna wrestle people. You're gonna fight people, and you're gonna enjoy that. Oh yeah, I want to do that. And like they said, each year she's gotten better. She's got better, and I know that's not just because of her. Like it's yes, her work, her drive. She's extremely hard on herself, and that she wants to do more. She wants to do so. She wants to do better. But it is this coaching team. It is this team that is made her. She is. I'm straight. She didn't want to pick a college. She took a long time to pick a college, and she was like, I don't want to leave this team. I can't leave this team. I can't leave my family. So we go spring break, and we're gonna go to these colleges that she's been accepted to that have wrestling and the program she wants. And we're gonna check them all out. We go to the first one. Yeah, it was okay. And I'm telling her, okay, write your pros, write your cons. Like you got to do your list as soon as we leave. We get to the second one, and not only did they fit us in when there wasn't an appointment, but the coach stayed with us the entire trip. Walked us through the whole thing, told us all the stuff that he loves about the school, why it's such a great school. you know, all these things, all these rules. I love structure, you know, and I'm like, that's me too. And then we get in the car, and she's like, I can't think of any cons. I don't think we have to go anywhere else. And I'm like, okay, well, we have this plan, so I'm a planner, and we're sticking to the plan. We're doing this because this is what we're doing, you know. But got home, and she's like, no, it's still like this is 100%. It felt right. Everything felt right. I saw him interact with this team, and it's just how my coach interacts with us. And I feel like that could be my family. That is where I'm supposed to be. So this is the whole thing. It just fits and feels right. And we're just so incredibly proud of her. I can't believe she was good. We love you very much, and we're very proud of you. And we know that you're going to do great things.
I never ever thought that I would ever enjoy wrestling as much as I did. Like, when I joined sophomore year, it was like, oh, Koopa and I were sitting in health class, and I was like, okay, so we can sit here for 10 minutes, or we can go to this wrestling meeting. So her and I walked down, and we went to this wrestling meeting, and I met Croc. It sounded so much fun, and then I got signed up, and I hated sophomore year because it was like I wasn't doing as good as I wanted to do. And then now that I'm a senior, and it's like it's finally starting to click, and I truly love the sport, and I can't wait to keep growing in the sport because I feel like it's finally clicked. So then I can keep carrying it on, and I can keep getting better with new people and like all these new experiences. And I'm really excited. And then I really want to thank my parents because I know they did not want me to do it at all, especially my mom, who was like, no. And then she still went, and she still said yes. And the very first tournament she went to was my sophomore year. And the minute she walked in the door, somebody's elbow got dislocated. Like, popped out, like, and she was like, okay, this is not the sport for you. And she still let me do it the rest of high school. So I'm very happy that they let me do this, and that they've been so supportive. And then the coaches have really made this team because as much as like, oh, during practice it's on the wall, which is running, but it's hard, and like it's so hard that I love it because I know I can keep going, and I'm so excited to keep pushing myself. And I know because these coaches have taught me that I can keep pushing myself, because when I wanted to give up, they would never let me give up. And then I want to thank my practice partner, because the last 2 years have been extreme growth, and well, in my opinion, but because it felt like I didn't really know, and then I got this partner, and she knew everything, and it made wrestling so much fun, but also I was learning, and we'd injure each other, and then after practice she'd be like, oh my gosh, and like so excited. It was like she could turn her switch on and off, and it's a very good quality. And then I want to thank all of my other teammates as well, because we do those lives where it's like going from person to person to person, and you learn something from everybody, whether they're like bigger or smaller, they can be faster and stronger. I'm kind of grinding, but I think I've learned something from everybody, and I really love this team, so I'm so excited. Thank you.
Great. So I think as is customary, you should probably do some pictures. And then also as is customary, there's some cupcakes. So please take the time to take pictures and celebrate.
So stoked you're gonna keep wrestling. That's so exciting. You're so early.
Like we're
You weren't even there.
Well, I would assume so. Stop laughing. Dude, she keeps laughing at me.
All right, teammates, get up here. Come on, Keith, you too.
Would you do a little summer? Right there. How's the foot?
There we go.
All right, parents, siblings.
How fast is your fast?
My wife would be happy to.
Looking at my shirt. I know. You are a little boy. He's not very much.
I'll go grab it. I'll go in his office.
You're what? 4'3".
My nose is
Do you know what's fast?
Are you gonna have to excuse us?
What is
We're just waiting for that one to be over. I have a mosquito bite. You want to take a look? What the? Fall. I scraped up on my hands, so that's what
That's worse than cardio. That's worse than cardio. Cardia's like 200 pounds.
That's my mom.
It's just because it's wrestling practice. I don't keep it up. I think you're tired that day.
All right, Grace, you got 2 years, okay? 2 years.
Come on, Grace. Yeah.
All right, now she takes a picture with her real sister. Can we get one with the 2 coaches?
You should probably pull your collar out.
Thinking that the whole time.
He's buttoned down. He's buttoned down. Come on, coach, she's gonna picture of that.
Yeah, today.
Oh my gosh, pretty. So
And the street life, you want to